Hello YouTube, where to start. I want to show you 4 items in this video. I'm not sure if as you know, I don't have a script. I just go as I go or move along as I go. So anyway, let me do the shortest first. This is my 2-inch Can Gauge Pro that I finally got new PCB fronts. It's actually blue. Excuse the lighting, but I had to pull my curtain up. It's a white curtain, and turn off my lights, turn off the monitors, because otherwise I had trouble showing you this and this here. So as you see, it is blue, and now it's too much light actually, so anyway, but that's how it's gonna be. So I will put it soon up on Tindy. You can order it also directly from me. So the second shortest thing, although I am by no means an expert on flashlights, but I do like small flashlights. They call them EDC, everyday carry flashlights, and I'm particular fond of NITECORE, because I think they really do make nice flashlights, nice CNC machined aluminum flashlights. And this is the EC11. I've showed this before, I think. It is quite old, it's nothing new, and this particular model is also not new. It's I think a few years old, but I wanted a small flashlight, and this one I did like because it has a CNC machined aluminum case, and as you know, I do like CNC machined aluminum cases, and this is what I got. You can find this or get this on Banggood as well. I will put a link into the description. This one I actually bought, and I won't go over the details here. I just wanted to show you what I did to it. There are many other reviews out there that are more in-depth, and people actually know what they're talking. I do know a little bit, but as I said, I'm not an expert. I just wanted to show you what I did. I do like names. I don't mind. Just the CE sign I did not like. And since I'm picky, I did not want to get this nice aluminum case scratched. Although it's anodized, it will not easily scratch, but it still can. And this is what I did to it. I did have some foil, carbon fiber foil, adhesive foil, that I bought for a project, for a different project. And I figured I just covered this nice flashlight. I'm sorry I don't get it in focus. I cover it in carbon fiber foil. Unfortunately, the name is gone now. You can't see the name. I could make a cutout for it. This was just actually a try on how it will look like, but I do like it. So it's covered on 3 sides. I'm sorry about the lighting, but and I put a small strip over here just because I had some. I could even make some smaller stickers for these sides. And but I do like the form, I do like the shape, and let me quickly go over it just so you don't waste your time. You have an on-off button and you have a mode button. If you press the mode button short, it will show you the battery indicator. 3 times blinking means it's above 50%, 2 times it's above 25 I think, and 1 time you need to recharge it. And then you turn it on by pressing and holding the power button. You can turn it on, and then you can push the menu button, the mode button, and this is the lowest setting. It goes like 55 hours on this setting. It has a 500 milliamp LiPo battery in it. So this is low, medium and high, and it does remember the setting that you are in. So if you turn it off and turn it back on, it will remember that you were in the low setting, which is nice. And you turn it off. It also has a turbo mode, which you can get into by pressing and holding the mode button. And now it's gonna get bright. That's 720 lumens, and it is bright. For a small flashlight like this, that is very, very bright. And as you notice, it doesn't have a charging port because it charges itself. Of course not. So this has another feature, and let me get into that. And I have to pull this off with this because it's magnetic. And here you have your micro USB charging port and 2 magnets. So you can attach it to any magnetic place and have it stay like that. For if you're working in your car at night or whatever, you can just attach it anywhere and you can work on your car or whatever. So most flashlights do not have it. This one, even though bigger, it doesn't have it. They could have easily put a magnet on the back, but they did not. On this one they did. And this is the magnetic cap. It did come with a keychain holder, but I do not like any key. I do like keychains, but I don't like the holders to them, so I take them always off. And the cap is holding on to here magnetic as well. It is also IP67 rated, so you can, it's waterproof. And I kind of like this design because you cannot see the micro USB charging port, or it doesn't have like those plastic covers that you have to flip open to charge it, which I do not like either. So this is the NITECORE TIP2 dual core magnetic keychain light, and it has some advanced features which I don't go into right now. Anyway, I just wanted to show you an option if you want to protect something. And since I'm a fan of carbon fiber, as you know, because I'm using it on quite a few products, like over here for example, you can protect your gadget. I mean, most people probably don't care if it's gonna get scratched or not, but as I said, I admit it, I am picky, and some people hate me for it, but I think it does help me to make also good products. So this is just something I wanted to show you. I put a link into the description where you can get it. And I do appreciate if you use my links because they're affiliate links, so I do get a little percentage. Next thing that I also received from Banggood, this was sent to me, is this nice clock. I will go into that later on when it's darker, because in daylight you cannot really see the digits, the numbers. And now on to the main part of this video. I have a new product, you might have noticed it. This is my volume key for my PC, and I'm using again my nice rotary encoder, which you can use with just one finger. And I did put, of course, I had to NeoPixels LEDs on the bottom. Those are actually a new kind of NeoPixels, which you can see here. They're halfway into the PCB and shine through. They're mounted from the top, but they shine through to the bottom. And I have this acrylic plate that beautifully lights up. And since I have the USB Type-C connector up there, and it's on the back, I didn't put a NeoPixel over there. I would have to shift this off center and whatnot, and it would have increased the size. So this is my actually I did send out the wrong PCB after finding out that micro volume. There is already a guy that made a volume control for PC, same as this, well, similar as this. His is bigger, and I did not want to steal his name, and then I renamed this to Pico Volume, also because Pico is smaller than micro, and since my volume control is smaller, I named it Pico. But as I said, I did, stupid me, manage to send out the wrong PCBs, so the name is here micro volume. On the next batch it will change to Pico volume. And this is it. It is based on the Atmega 32U4, so you can just easily open your Arduino IDE. I will supply the code, of course, and change this to anything you like. You can use it for Photoshop, zooming in, zooming out, or video editing software for forward moving or forward or backwards reversing. You can use it anywhere you like on your PC for anything you like. And you can also, of course, change the color of the LEDs or leave them off if you don't like LEDs. This has actually just right amount of brightness. It's not too bright, it's not too dark, and I did all those are some silicone feet, so you can put it on your desk. And the main advantage of this rotary encoder is that you can turn it with one finger, whereas on other encoders you need to use 2 or 3 fingers. And as I said, these are silicone feet, and I did order some clear ones, so I will put clear silicone feet on the bottom of this. If you want to have it more permanent, you could also use double-sided tape and just glue it onto your desk and not worry about it moving around when you use it. So this is, as I said, my newest product, and this is how it looks like, and I do like it. You could take this anywhere with you and just if you have it at home or office or whatever. And right now it's, as I said, programmed as a volume control and mute button if you push the center of it, but you can change it to anything you like. I also had this idea of actually mounting magnets to it, so you could cascade or have more than one of them. But then I didn't want to overcomplicate the design. Plus, having one with the wire coming out is okay, but if you have 2 or 3 of these and then each with wires coming out, that's gonna kinda look ugly. I could technically have a female and a male connector on the sides, and then you could just plug them in. It would be not magnetic, which it doesn't have to. I just wanted them to stay together. Actually, that is, I said this a few times. When I talk or when I write emails, I get some ideas, and actually this idea I just got right now. So I could have male and female, although the male would stick out, so that would kill the design, I think. So I think I will scrap that idea right away. So anyway, if you want more than one, you can just get more than one and then just connect them to your PC. This is also based on the Atmega 32U4, my keypad, my first version. And then I have the bigger one with the rotary encoder and colored display and whatnot. You can plug all those in and they all work in parallel, so you don't need to unplug one to be able to use the other one. So it is a real HID human interface device. Anyway, I will put this up on Tindy. You can also order it from me directly if you wish to. And this is my new tiny pVolume. This was it. I will make another video, as I said, about this clock, which has some nice features. Actually, way too many features to show on in a video, but I will put a link for the clock as well. There are two versions. One is on the PCB. The PCB is pre-assembled, so you don't have any soldering, and I think the price difference is like 6-7 euros, like $8-9. And I would strongly, and I didn't even know, I found out about it actually after I received it, and I am glad that I got the pre-soldered PCB, because there's endless many neopixels, and if you want to do that, or if you have to do that by hand, that's gonna get really annoying real fast. So I would suggest to everybody, unless you have nothing else to do and are forced to stay at home due to the pandemic or whatever, and want to solder, then you can go with a little cheaper. I think this I had to turn off my TV, so I don't know. I think it cost like 30 something euros. Actually, let me turn on my TVs back on and check it real quick. So this one costs 30 euros, and shipping is, if you're in Europe, shipping is 5.75. Oh, maybe I should do this and turn this off. Okay, so this is the clock, and I'm wondering how they get these nice shots of it, probably with a professional camera. As soon as you see some light from behind or top, it gets harder to read. Anyway, if you like clocks, and I do love clocks, and I actually had this idea with acrylic like 5 or 6 years ago, and unfortunately never went with it because laser cutting was expensive, and somebody else thought of it. I also do like Nixie tubes. Was it Nixie tubes? Yes. And that would be my next watch or clock that I would like, with real Nixie tubes. This is the modern LED version of it, but still nice. And anyway, it costs 30 euros, which is really not much. If you wanted to have all these acrylic pieces cut by itself, it would cost you way more, way more, and all the neopixels that are in there and whatnot, you can't beat that. And like I said, the pre-assembled one, this one cost 30, and I think this is the link for the other one that you can solder yourself, which is like 3 euros less. So and it also has a spectrum analyzer in it, which I also very like as a feature. And for that, well, if I can turn it without knocking my camera over, you flip this into this position, hope you can see it, and then you have a spectrum analyzer that you can have running. It has a microphone. I show you the bottom. It has a microphone, and I will show that. As I said, I make a dedicated video on that and show you all that. So it's really, I love it. I also always wanted these versions as well, and now thanks to Banggood I did receive it. And while I'm at it, this is the link to the flashlight, and you can order it. There are also many other versions out there. There are smaller one, round one, like a finger with a single LED and whatnot. But the main reason why I got this one was because it has a CNC machined aluminum case, and it's just something I do like. So anyway, this was it for today, and hopefully I will make the video probably tonight and show it to you then. Thanks for watching, and thank you for all my Patreon supporters and all the people that do buy Banggood stuff through my affiliate links. Every little bit helps. Thanks and take care.